Hello and welcome to Film with Family. I'm Austin.
And I'm Zach.
And we are two cousins who like to talk about movies. And today we are talking about The Naked Gun. 1, 2.5, 33 1/3, and the new Liam Neeson, Pamela Anderson film from 2025.
4 guns total.
And there's 4 guns in the room right now.
In the Zoom room.
In the Zoom room, we've got a 5-timer.
Hello.
We realized. Justin Fink.
What's up, guys? Happy to be here.
Glad to have you back.
My very good friend. And his cousin, Jon Cacioppo. A first-timer. We've got a jacket for you too, Jon.
Oh, I can't wait.
What? I had to earn mine.
Great to have you guys on the pod. You know, we got two pairs of cousins today.
Wow.
Dueling cousins. For the
Dueling cousins.
I'm just going to say that Justin and I are the handsomer pair. Just for
that's
only
right.
listening to audio.
True. I mean, that's obvious. Yeah.
Don't double check that.
You guys do kind of look alike now that I'm seeing you guys side by side.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah, so
the roar genes run pretty strong. Which is our grandfather.
Roar?
Roar is
yeah.
Oh,
How do you spell that?
ROHR.
Roar.
Great movie.
Very, very German, even though we all say that we're very Irish.
Right.
Makes sense of that how you will, but my whole life my grandpa's name is Murphy, which is my middle name. So I was like, I'm Irish. And then one day I was like 12 and everybody was like, we're also German, right? I'm like, no.
I always second guess myself when spelling roar. I'm always like, it's been 38 years and I'm always like, is it RHOR, ROHR? I don't, it's a tricky one.
And your nephew, Rory.
Right. Oh, I'd never even thought of that.
It's a Rory Roar.
Yeah, I should name my child Thinky.
Finky Fink.
Thinky Fink. Hey, I'm Thinky Fink.
It's not too late to change your kid's name.
Yeah.
Jonas Finky Fink.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of actually where I wanted to start this convo was how exactly are you guys related? Like through which side are you guys connected and why? Just generally. Why? Why are you cousins? Why?
Make it make sense.
I'll do it quick. My grandma, Rose, since passed away, has 6 kids. My mom was number 3 and Justin's mom is number 4. So They are one of the closer pairs. Irish twins, everybody is 2 years apart or maybe just under. For a while, everybody kind of dances around between those 6 about who they're closest to, but I would say that my mom picked Aunt Carolyn early on as like her best friend, and while Aunt Carolyn did flirt with Aunt Chooks, who was the youngest one, they were like thick as thieves for a little bit, but it only took a little while for that to unravel. And like I said, she went back to my mom, who took her in open arms, and then
that's right.
Justin's has 7 siblings, or 7 in his family. And other than the really young ones, those first 4, I mean, more like brother and sister to the Cacioppo clan. My brother is very similar in age to his older brother, Ryan. My sister, Kelly, is very close in age to Seth. And then while I'm older than Justin and Whitney, they are also like, my homies from day one.
Cool.
So, like I said, cousins, but more than that.
Brothers.
Well, let's not get carried away.
This is what my brother was trying to say the last episode, was that like we just need to like do away with the cousin moniker and just say we're brothers.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Well, I do believe that a cousin is like in many ways like a more special relationship than a brother because like you're too close. Like you spent like way too much time with each other. Where cousins, it's like I'm just gonna see you like as much as necessary to keep the relationship awesome, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
if John and I lived with each other, like maybe a few months in, we'd be like, I think, we should take some time apart. Like that's just like the nature of relationships, right?
That would be Justin's speech to me, and I would just be crying. Like, I thought we were going so well. I had already pictured out a new lease.
John's got like a suitcase, like ready to move in.
Yeah,
I do every time I go to hang out with him. I pack up all my stuff in case he asks.
Yeah, just in case. Yeah,
you're like the jerk. You've got like all of your like a lamp and everything. Yeah,
he's like, we're just gonna go to this movie, and I'm like, you never know.
Yeah, but no, I love John very much. He's definitely, I think he wins the award for favorite cousin.
Whoa!
Sure. Yeah.
Justin wrote that in my 40th birthday card, which I haven't thrown away. That I get the title of favorite cousin. It is coveted, and I think of it in my weaker moments. I go to it and recharged. It's like a health emblem in a.
It's like game. Framed over your bed while like a picture of your son is like in the corner.
I don't have pictures of my son. What am I?
All your other cousins are turning off the pod right now. Fuck, I didn't win favorite.
Yeah.
They're not listening. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Nobody listens to this podcast. What are you talking about? Yeah, John, I've met you several times, but we had a really great moment a few months ago meeting up with you in Milwaukee, where you're from. Are you from there, or you I know you live there now, but
no, I am from the west suburbs, Oak Brook.
Okay.
So it was about an hour away from Justin when we were growing up. But I married a girl from the suburbs of Milwaukee when she was working in Chicago. And then in 2019, we got married in 2018. And by halfway through 2018, she was like, we're moving to Milwaukee, which I knew was on the docket for a plan. But she made quick work of that. Like, okay, we're married. We can go back up there. But I visited enough and had so much fun. So I was all aboard.
Okay.
She took advantage of the fact that John had all of his stuff packed up. waiting for me. Yeah, she's like, oh, okay, this will be easy.
I just kept calling Justin, like, I can stay with you,
or you're like waiting at the train station, like waiting for me to stop you.
Okay, I'm getting on the train now.
Unless you want to say something.
Yeah, but we met up. Me and Justin went to see A Perfect Circle, Primus, and Pussifier, at the State Fair a few months ago, which was super fun. And we met up with you, John, at the brewery, had a few beers, talking it up. We were talking nonstop about movies, and we were like, hey, you guys are cousins. Come on the pod. So it worked out perfect. And I just found out that the Zucker brothers are actually from Milwaukee.
Oh.
I didn't know that.
I thought you were going to say they're actually cousins.
Yeah, totally.
The Zucker brothers are actually cousins. And they live with each other.
They decided to promote themselves to brother, like Drew was suggesting.
Yeah, that's not like, I've never heard of a production duo like the cousins, like the Johnson cousins, like it's
the Cohen cousins.
Yeah, the Cohen cousins.
The Fairley cousins.
Yeah.
No one cares.
Yeah.
Move on.
Yeah, it's only brothers. Yeah, that's a good point. Are there any cousin director duos?
Maybe me and Austin should break the chain.
Let's break it. Not if John and I get there first.
Oh, see?
Which one of us changes their last name? Because you got to have the same one, and it's like, since we're maternal cousins,
we're screwed.
We don't share that last name, so it's like,
so
one of you has to switch the name to make it match.
That's right.
And I'm sure as fuck not taking Fink.
Yeah, couldn't be like the Zweifler Pruitt cousin
Yeah.
duo. It just doesn't roll off the tongue. That's why the
Yeah.
I think you
brothers
guys should
stay brothers. Yeah.
just change your name to Wachowski, the Wachowski team.
Yeah, the
That's not already
Wachowskis
taken,
are
is it?
taken.
The Wachowski cousins, though,
Yeah, there you
are
go.
not taken.
That's your end.
We also have to change our gender as well.
Yeah.
Case. So, Justin, Naked Gun. What's your history with this movie? Because I feel like as long as I've known you, uh, you've Naked Gun has been up there as one of your top films influences.
Oh, sure.
So when did you first encounter it, and what's your background with the Naked Gun films?
Sure. Well, I think I have so much to owe to my father in terms of like being indoctrinated to good comedies before my time.
Nice.
So like the big ones were Naked Gun, Airplane, Blazing Saddles, Young Frankenstein. I think those were like Monty Python. Like that was like
Yeah.
the holy five that I watched repeatedly. But I especially loved Airplane and Naked Gun.
Yeah.
Naked Gun is just like it's just like so good spirited. You know, it's just like, it's like, let's just have a good time. That the whole point of this is for you to really enjoy yourself. And also just like absurdism is just like almost like a value of mine. Like that's, I love just the bending of reality and so it just, it blew my mind. Like having like everyone in a scene experience something that bends the laws of physics or reason or and everyone just takes it seriously and just to watch, laugh as your mind kind of melts like that,
Do you remember your first time watching it?
No.
You're probably just a boy.
I was a boy. I was a young boy, and it was definitely at my dad's. He had a townhouse at the time, so I could picture like being in his townhome. And then I do distinctly remember the intro to Naked Gun and the cop car. It's like such a great, predecessor to what you're getting into. And then there were girls taking a shower, and I was like, holy shit, this is awesome.
Yes, absolutely.
It's totally made for like little boys in that way, but
absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, that's my experience with the Naked Gun. I think the first Naked Gun I saw was 33 and a third because that was 94, and that was right when I moved to Chicago, and my neighbor Brett Collins, had the big screen TV in the basement, and he had like kind of the negligent cool parents that are like, go do whatever you want, kids, like they'd be upstairs chain smoking cigarettes. And then they were like, and I kind of like, I felt like I was doing like a naughty thing, was like watching the Naked Gun. Like I have the memory of watching on his big screen TV in the basement, the scene with Priscilla Presley in 33 and a third when she's got like the light up onesie. And I was like, what is this? Like, I was like, oing, 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 oing.
Daddy likey.
And like, so Naked Gun for me, like it like feels like a puberty moment almost, like where like something kind of switched in my brain.
Sure.
So I always and specifically the third one like is like the most like ingrained in my head as a kid. And I think I kind of like caught up with the other ones later in life.
Yeah. I was surprised that there's not actually any like full nudity, even though it's called Naked Gun. I thought I was like, we're gonna see some full on boobs and stuff, but they're all PG-13, I think.
Yeah,
except for maybe the new one might be rated R. I don't know.
Yeah, there are some statue penises in the first one.
Oh yeah, statue penises make an appearance.
Large statue.
Yeah. Yeah, so Zach, do you remember seeing The Naked Gun the first time, or did you watch it for the first time this
I
viewing? Or
remember it just like it was last week because it was. Yeah, I've never watched the Naked Gun movies until this just preparing for this episode. I got to watch them all. So
Wow,
that was an interesting experience, and I can say that I'm a fan now.
a Naked fan.
Yeah. But I did watch Airplane in high school. I think my parents were like, "You should watch this. This is a comedy classic." And I feel like I have a memory of watching that with my parents, but for some reason they never turned me on to Naked Gun. That was never something that they wanted to show me. Maybe it was had too many sex jokes in it or something. I don't know, for my mom.
There's a lot of sex jokes in Airplane, though, too.
Oh yeah, and there are boobs in an airplane.
Yeah, she gives the blow up doll a blowjob in the in
Uh,
Airplane.
Yeah, maybe she fast forwarded some stuff, or maybe she thought I was ready for it at that point. I don't know.
I love that in Airplane when she does that, and then it like cuts to the inflatable autopilot guy, and
uh,
he's got like a huge grin, and he's
yeah,
smoking a cigarette.
yeah, so good.
What about you, John? What's your Naked Gun history?
I can tell now I'm the oldest. So I think I caught this movie on its HBO run. We were an HBO
Oh,
household. Not to show off or anything, but yeah. So
wow. You
I
have the
mean, I'm born
black
in
box and all that.
'84. No, we don't. Well, yeah, we did have one of those too because we are Italian and we like to be subversive in a
Yeah.
way. But no, like I said, we paid for HBO, and I remember like catching it often. I
Hmm.
mean, it came out in '88, probably made it to HBO in '89.
Hmm.
Um, maybe I'm watching it in '89, maybe even '90, and it's just on that constant loop that they always did.
Yeah.
But like I said, so I saw it as not a new movie, but very, it's pretty current. I have a brother that's 12 years older than me, so I'm almost
Mm.
positive he was around being like, "This is funny, let's watch it, John."
Yeah.
And me
Yeah.
catching like 1/20th of the jokes and still cracking up and thinking it was, hilarious for a kid, which is really like even with the new one, it's like my favorite thing is like there's just so many jokes. There's just a
Yeah.
density of jokes that are unmatched in anything. And like I said, even at 5, you're like, oh, okay, like my brother's laughing at a lot, so you're laughing along. But
Yeah.
there's just all the goofy stuff that still makes sense to you. And then, when I rewatched it again, I was like I definitely didn't understand anything in the opening credits of the first one, the first time I saw it. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's like, that's Yasser Arafat. Why is he wearing a "Hello, my name is"? But yeah, so I have a long storied history with the movie, with the franchise probably as well.
Hmm.
I know I saw Naked Glove 2.5 a bunch. I did rewatch 33 and a third, and I think that one must have suffered from the OJ Simpson because it was '94. It came out a couple
Ah.
of months later. He had to have his wife die.
Yeah.
Um, and so like
He murdered his
I know I
wife.
didn't see that.
No, I like how John put
I
it.
don't want to
He
get a
had
suit.
to.
I don't want to get
He
sued.
had.
Yeah,
He had to have
his
his
wife
wife
passed
die.
away. He went through some. I
I'm not gonna
yeah, no,
point the finger.
Yeah.
so I know
The jury's out on that one.
Hey, he was acquitted. All right.
we don't speak
The
ill of the
glove didn't
dead.
fit, all right?
Um, yeah,
Our
you didn't.
legal system is infallible.
He was so good in Naked Gun 1, 2, and
Oh
3.
yeah.
There's
Oh
no
yeah.
way he could have done that to his wife.
Yeah.
That was all Mark Furman. But yeah, so I remember like when I watched it, I was like, I remember Anna Nicole Smith being in it. I remember that like the negligee that lights up and circles. Like I
Yeah.
remember seeing that as a young kid, but it wasn't something we dipped back into. I guess because probably just didn't get shown a lot on
Yeah.
cable or anything, just because it was like OJ's in this and we don't
Yeah.
want to talk about it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
yeah, no,
because it was 94
Mm.
and 33 and a third was in theaters when the chase happened. So it's like he was
Wow.
in like the zeitgeist. And I think he has a bigger role in that movie than he does in the other two. Like the first
Mm.
movie, he's just kind of
barely.
like
He's hardly in it. Yeah.
he's just like a gag. Like he's just like
Yeah.
physical comedy gag. So it is still just so jarring that he's in all of these
Yeah.
movies.
Yeah.
Now, do we think that helped sales?
Well, the movie was already a huge success, like going into
Yeah.
the third one, and to the point that he killed his wife.
had to have his wife die. All right.
It's your podcast. I'm letting you put that out there.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we can say that. But
well, let's separate the art from the artist, because honestly, he's one of the highlights of the film for sure. He's so funny. That scene in the first one, when he's burning his hand, and then like he gets on the wet paint, and it's like it really. I'll say OJ is a wonderful physical comedian. He really embodies that like misfortune really well.
Yeah, I do think he peaks early because that scene is really good, and I don't think any of his other stuff is nearly as funny as that his first scene.
Yeah, no, definitely.
I always think of him in the third one when he walks into the door frame with the afro. Yeah. That's
right.
That was pretty funny, yeah.
That's iconic, yeah.
You can't get through the door frame with it.
Yeah.
Guess like going at an angle.
Yeah.
So the Zucker brothers, are they, for you, Justin, like on par with Mel Brooks?
Yeah, it's funny. I never really had much fandom with them, even though obviously, like I said, I love Airplane, I love Naked Gun, but were they involved with some of the Scary Movies?
Yes. So David Zucker, and we can't forget Jim Abrams too, who's part of the Zaz crew, as I've found that they're referred to. But yeah, I think that David Zucker did Scary Movie 3 and 4 as well.
Something called Top Secret too.
Oh yeah, I think that was before Naked Gun, actually. And that was with Val Kilmer, right? He's the main guy in that one.
Yeah. Did they also do something with basketball?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. That's a good point.
One of my favorite like sleeper movies. Like, if you see that movie and you don't like it, I don't think you have a sense of humor. While it is weird and really out there, that's definitely like one of those like infinitely rewatchable.
I'm looking at it now. It's with Trey Parker and Matt Stone of South Park fame.
Yeah. Zach, have you ever seen basketball, Zach?
This is the first time I ever heard of it.
Oh, wow.
I've never heard of basketball.
When I was in middle school, in middle school, it was like basketball, Dumb and Dumber. What else?
Billy Madison. Yeah. Happy
Gilmore. I love Dumb and Dumber and all those other ones, but basketball did not make it to my radar.
It's very funny. I mean, I have friends.
Panned.
Yeah, it wasn't. Austin and I have a mutual friend who will just randomly, to this day, text each other basketball lines.
Yeah, it's a good movie. I mean, like it's kind of like early in Trey and Matt's rise to fame with South Park, and I didn't realize till doing research for this that David Zucker directed it, and it is kind of spoofy, but it's more in the vein of like a South Park type parody.
Yeah, it's more grounded in reality.
But is it about baseball?
It's an invented sport that's a combination of baseball and basketball, which like I said, I have this crazy thing where I think Zucker claims he invented that game in college. Like it was a real thing that he had done. Where you're basically shooting free throws. It's worth single, double, triple, or whatever.
Yeah.
The loose plot of that movie is very like cynical about organized sports.
Right.
It's all about like they're trading franchises across the country, and like all these big owners are kind of ruining sports because they're getting rid of players and stuff like that. Which is I don't know. It was. I remember that movie being like a little ahead of its time, kind of like Idiocracy, where it was like you pointed something out that was actually like kind of prescient, and like it only got worse after that movie.
Yeah.
But like I said, very funny, very smart movies all around from Zucker's.
Remember they were talking about like all the teams and how they like leave their cities, and I just remember one line which is just like the Utah Jazz moved to like I don't know, like Florida where there is no jazz.
They moved from New Orleans. They moved from New Orleans.
Oh, right. New Orleans
where they don't allow music.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I love like the whole thing about basketball is like you have to psych out your opponent, so they do like all kinds of things to like gross them out or make them fuck up in various ways.
So welcome back to Basketball with Family. Today we're talking about O.J. Simpson.
Well, the thing is, specifically, David Zucker is politically incorrect, let's say, and he is also a huge conservative now. I don't know. I feel like maybe you and I watched a little bit of this movie, Justin, but there's this movie called American Carol that David Zucker did. That's a spoof movie. It has Leislie Neilson in it. And the conceit is it's a Christmas Carol, but it's set during the 4th of July, and Ebenezer Scrooge is Michael Moore.
That's right.
And Michael Moore is trying to cancel the 4th of July, and he gets visited by 3 American ghosts, one of which is Patton, played by Kelsey Grammer.
Oh, God.
But if Michael Moore is involved, do you think it'd be more left leaning? But it's
it's not. No. It's
making
like
fun of Michael Moore. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was the actual Michael Moore acting.
No, I'm with Zach. Where I was so confused. I was like, why would Michael Moore be in this piece of shit movie?
That's an important distinction.
I guess maybe he thought he could redeem it. No,
but anyways,
that makes even more sense.
It's horrible, and so and also the scary movies 3 and 4 are pretty atrocious too.
Oh yeah.
Is David Zucker like a Blue Lives Matter guy?
Probably.
He's in that camp.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about that when I was watching these Naked Gun movies. I was there's this kind of ACAB kind of vibe to this, like just making fun of cops and how much they love to kill people, and stuff like that. And it's that's kind of made the series age really well in our current time. But it's kind of interesting that David Zucker's super conservative now, because these feel like kind of progressive in that they're poking fun at cops.
Yeah, they can't kick you off the force, Frank. It's just not fair. I know, Ed. Life isn't always fair. Just think, the next time I shoot someone, I could be arrested.
Yeah, so just a little Zuck and talk.
Zuck off.
Welcome back to Zuck and Talk.
The Zuck off.
We're having a good old fashioned Zuck off here.
Zucking each other off over here.
That's the new pod name.
Cousins
zucking each other off. Nothing wrong with that.
It's okay. We're cousins. That's a tagline. It's not like we're brothers.
Oh my God. Okay, so these movies I think are pretty impossible to break down in terms of plot.
No,
I don't think that there's like anything there. So we were saying no plot bops in this one, but we will be doing a clip-clop, because I think that there's a lot of clips that we can be using for this. So new segment, clip-clop.
Yeah, we got to have like the coconut sounds from Monty Python.
I've just been zucked off. Now it's time to be clipped-clopped.
Yeah, so I guess I just wanted to open it up. Like, what are some of your favorite Naked Gun from the old Naked Gun? We're still on the old Naked Gun. We will eventually talk about this new one with Liam Neeson, but the old ones are so rich. So
oh my God.
Just fire them off.
The hot mic of him peeing.
Yeah.
It's such a
so
they
good.
even kind of do it again in the new one. It's just a classic, like always funny no matter what you're doing. Is peeing with any sort of like you shouldn't be on them. You shouldn't be amplified.
We also would like
Whoops.
It's always so good. Like I said, that one, if you ask me like as a 5-year-old, what was my favorite? That one was, and then as a 40-year-old, that one.
Also, even without the like microphone aspect, just like a grown man thoroughly enjoying a pee like that, like just all the noises he's making and
Yeah,
how
or there's
long
like
it's
one point
taking.
where
Yeah.
he's like whoops, and you like hear it like
Yeah.
go off the toilet. He just
Yeah.
farts and yeah, and as somebody who's put a lav mic on a lot of people, I
Mm.
do like dread the moment where this does happen to me, where I've got headphones on and someone goes to the bathroom with a lot. I think about this scene all the time in that respect.
So I've always said my favorite point of the movie, and it's like some of the best parts, and obviously we'll get into this later, but the new one really got this well, is that like some of the best parts are like such throwaway moments, like they're just like
Hmm.
you can miss them easily. There's like little word play. Like this is the one
Hmm.
I was gonna say, but for example, like in the second one, she's like he was Caucasian. He's like
Caucasian?
Yeah, a white guy with a mustache, about 6'3".
An awfully big mustache. Now what's this all
Yeah.
about?
Yeah.
it's like funny wordplay like that. But the one it's in the first one when he's looking through the bad guy's office and he opens a drawer and he goes
Hmm.
bingo. And then he pulls out a bingo card. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's just like that sums it all up for me of just like so dumb and hilarious at
Yeah,
the
very
same time.
simple, but
Yeah.
that one got a big laugh out of me just
Yeah.
it's a
So
it's a
good.
clean joke.
Yeah, yeah. I love that. That's a joke that like a kid and an adult could laugh at.
Yeah.
Um, we couldn't talk about these movies without just talking about how well Leslie Nielsen sells everything. Like he
Oh
just like
God.
his
It's
commitment,
incredible.
he plays it so straight and that like bingo, it's just like
Hmm.
it's so dramatic but it's not like I'm trying to be funny dramatic. It's like he's
Hmm.
playing it like if he was in an actual like, police procedural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think you put it pretty well earlier, Justin, where you're saying that, it's comes from like a good place. And
Mm.
actually, Leslie Nielsen talked about this in an interview that I saw where he was saying like, there's that scene where he's like looking through the magnifying glass and he's like using the wrong eye, like he's got the closed eye
Yeah.
like on the thing.
And I am looking down at the microscope, and I say, I can't see anything. And Ed looks over and he says, use the open eye, Frank. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right, Frank. Well, there's a choice made there. He could very easily have said, use the open eye, Frank. Yeah, we go through this all the time. How many times do I have? But no, he was being helpful. So use the open eye, Frank. Oh, yeah. That's an example of nothing mean-spirited.
So many of the jokes are sold in that kind of just earnestness,
Yes.
and that
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
good-heartedness.
Hmm.
Yeah, if you're not paying attention, you can miss it because the tone feels very normal a lot of the
Yes.
Yeah.
times.
Yeah. Very dry.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
I did put one clip in the chat from
Oh yeah.
the first Naked Gun. I think this is maybe my favorite joke in the first Naked Gun. It got me the most.
It's the same old story. Boy finds girl, boy loses girl, girl finds boy. Boy forgets girl, boy remembers girl. And girl dies in a tragic blimp accident over the Orange Bowl on New Year's Day.
Good year.
No, the worst.
That's so
No,
good.
the worst.
The worst, yeah.
Perfect. Yeah. One of the great gags I think that has come up, I've seen posted on socials, randomly is the classic, bribing for information where they're
Yeah.
like trading off the same money for information.
You familiar with that face?
I don't know. My memory ain't so great.
Oh, yeah? Maybe this will refresh your memory.
I don't know, it's still kind of hazy.
How about this?
Yeah, I remember him. I used to see him around. Why do you want to know?
I can't tell you that.
Well, maybe this'll help.
I really don't think I should.
Yeah, you still don't think so?
All right, his name is Nordberg. He's a cop.
He was no cop. He was dealing H.
What?
But another recurring gag in all of the movies, and it comes back in this new one is just Frank's reckless driving.
Yeah.
He's just
So
always
good.
crashing into things. And my favorite is in the first one when the airbag goes off. He's like, stop, stop.
Did anyone see his plates?
Yeah. And then he like realizes his car and he's like, get the names of everyone here. I gotta get inside. So good. The tall guy, Justin, you can relate.
Just being on a frame,
yeah. When he's like eating the banana, he's like, "Oh, you got a little something on the other side," and then like the whole half of the banana falls down.
I don't even really understand that joke, but it just was visually funny just to see a little piece of banana just flop
totally.
I'm like, what's the joke here? But it's just funny to look at.
Yeah, I will say, when you asked me like what stuck out, like the first time I watched the movie when I was a kid, like nothing came to me. But now that we're talking about clips, I remember actually the first thing that like really kind of just like totally like I was loving the movie, but like it delighted me to no end was at the baseball game when they're watching the bloopers.
Oh God! How about that?
And the car takes the guy out. Like when that like I was like, oh my God, this movie is.
Like a tiger comes in.
And everyone's just like laughing.
Well, when the guy's head gets knocked off by the ball. It's still like I think about that one all the time. That's so funny.
Yeah, he's like going to catch a pop fly and his head falls off for no reason. It's like,
so
whoa.
Yeah. So this brings up an interesting thing with you, John. So and I never knew this about you, but you are a vendor at American Family Field where the Brewers play. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I started working as the Brewers beer guy last season. I stay home to watch my kid full time while my wife travels around for work. But I miss having the pocket change and I miss having an excuse to get out. So I picked it up as I knew a guy. I used to work with him at the hospital, and then I knew he always worked there. So I was like, oh shit, like I'm gonna reach out when I heard they're hiring for the season. And I was like, can I just be a beer vendor? Because I also worked at the White Sox back in the day.
Oh, nice.
And to be a beer vendor, you had to like start off selling like hot dogs or cotton candy. Like it was like a seniority thing. But then I heard that wasn't the case at the Brewers. And then so I was like, oh, like I'll just ask him. And then if I can, I know that would be good money and worth my time to leave the house. So yeah, I picked it up, and it's I am just a huge sports fan. I always have been. My dad was. But yeah, so it is fitting for me to be on your podcast doing this because it's the Naked Gun, but there is a baseball movie that happens at the end.
Yeah, I mean, the last third of the movie all takes place at Dodger Stadium, even though they're playing the A's.
They're playing,
or the Angels.
They did want to have. I read that they did want to. They asked the Dodgers. The Dodgers said no because of the gun in the second base and the fighting. Like they just weren't about it. But they said like you can use the stadium. But they also do one of the establishing shots is actually the Angel Stadium. So like nothing makes any sense.
Yeah, I thought it was Wrigley Field for a second there, but I was like,
there is a shot that does look like Wrigley Field too, which I wasn't sure. But there's an establishing shot. I'm like, oh, that's from Angels in the Outfield. That's the California, not the Anaheim Angels. Like that's actually their field. But then, but that always happened. Like the Major League was filmed in Milwaukee at County Stadium, even though it's supposed to be Cleveland. But yeah, as a huge sports fan, like I said, I used to work for the White Sox. I picked that job up during college because a buddy worked there, and I kept that for 2 or 3 seasons just because if you just put me in a stadium or put me around sports, I'm happier. So yeah, it's
awesome.
I started going to all these games this year. Like I was still not let my White Sox fandom die, but then last year happened. And they got 40 wins, and I was ashamed to say it. But then I started working at the Brewers, and I was seeing a lot more Brewers games, and they just have a cool team. And then they've gotten so hot this year that it's like, well, why wouldn't I be proud to be a Brewers fan? So, and now I get to root against Justin's favorite team this year. Perfect timing for that, and to rub it in about how they're my team's doing well and his team was not, but they just beat him twice yesterday, so I'm gonna keep it quiet on that one.
I love how we all got on a group thread after our meetup in Milwaukee to talk about Naked Gun, and it quickly turned into just a baseball thread. We're just talking about every game like on a daily basis now. And it is kind of cool. I mean, like all three of ours, because I root for the Mets, you root for Brewers, and Justin roots for the Cubs, and I know Zach's a kind of a Tigers fan. So all of our teams are kind of all of our teams are doing pretty good. Unfortunately, mine not as well anymore, and I think the Cubbies have dropped off too. But anyways, we don't need to go into baseball talk. But wait, but I did want to know, John, do you have like a method? Like I know that some of the beer guys have a way of calling for beer, like beer here, or do you do like do you have like a specific thing that you do?
So I have a couple. A couple I've modeled after successful beer vendors I've seen back in the day. There was a guy at the White Sox that his regular talking voice when he was ringing you up was fine. It was a little deeper, but he had the graveliest. It would just go Miller Lite. And so I'll do that every once in a while just to get if it seems super dead and nobody's paying attention, because they're paying attention to the game and it's like you're kind of just the background noise, but you're trying to get them to buy beer from you. So I'll do that every once in a while, but a lot of mine is
specifically Miller Lite.
Yeah, that was that guy's. I mean, Miller Lite is what they sold there, but he would just yell Miller Lite. I yell out every beer we have, which is I think 7 or 8 beers. So people, and I have like a fun cadence where it's Miller Lite, Coors Light, High Life, Vizzy, Summer Shandy, Happy Thursday, Barrel Man. I do it. I've gotten that cadence. I've gotten it to be the most sing-song possible. I think I have a nice iambic pentameter to it.
It's very Shakespearean, yeah.
But then there is my favorite one that I came up really early on was beerman, get it right here, man.
Nice, that's a good one.
Makes people smile. The rhyming really works well, and I do call people man and dude a lot, so it's very me.
Okay.
Yeah. So like I said, I do a lot. When I yell out all the 7 beers, sometimes I'll catch somebody looking at me like, God damn, that's a lot. And then I'm like, if I don't got it, you don't want it. That always get a laugh. Usually we get somebody to stop and be like, oh, and then there's sometimes be like, you got a hot dog, and I'm like, you don't want a hot dog, you want a beer.
Hey, could we take a pee break or just I gotta.
Yeah, but keep your mic on so that we can hear it.
Totally.
Yeah, put your mic as close to your penis as you can, so you can.
Welcome back to Zuck Off.
Nice even flow for Fink.
I have a general question that I don't think I ever got to answer. Is the Naked Gun, is that a reference I'm not catching, or is it just naked and gun and it sounds funny?
Yeah, I think it's just a random thing, but I know that obviously the show is called Police Squad.
Yeah.
But by the time that they came around to making the movie, I think Warner Brothers or Paramount forbade them to call it Police Squad because it was too close to Police Academy.
Okay.
And they didn't want people to get the two confused. So they just went with Naked Gun, which I don't know why it's called Naked Gun, but
I always assumed it was some kind of parody of like a James Bond movie title.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because there's a lot of gun or like Man with the Golden Gun, or I feel like there's a couple gun titles in James Bond, but there's not.
Yeah.
This isn't really a James Bond parody, really. Maybe there's some.
This is one of the things where I was thinking about it, and I was like, maybe there's just like a really simple answer that I wasn't seeing, but I was like, it just seems like. It's not Chekhov's gun. It's not, the silver gun. Like it's the Naked Gun. And I was like, is that a saying I don't know about? Like,
let me see.
No, I'm glad that we're all kind of like, I don't know why they call it that.
Well, one theory is that it could be an homage to Naked City, which was a TV show from the 50s and 60s.
Sure.
Which was about detectives.
And that was with there are thousands of stories in the Naked City. That I know that show. Yeah, which is like very, very serious. So
yeah, but back to baseball.
I'm curious if you guys have a a favorite Naked Gun movie.
The first one.
Out of all four, which one's your favorite?
I think if I saw the newest one more, it could.
Really?
I guess I don't think it could eclipse the first one. The first one is, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the first one, but it's like I think this new one really does give it a run for its money with the amount of like, there's so many funny jokes, and it did keep up.
Yeah, it really does preserve the spirit of the first one, but I gotta go with the first one because it sets up everything. But all three of the movies kind of blend together for me. In doing research for this pod, I was seeing there's a lot of hate for the third one. Everyone's like, "Oh, it's not nearly as good." I'm like, it's fine. I mean, it's the same like caliber of jokes are throughout that movie as well. I mean, it's not. Maybe it was just a little tired at that point.
I think it fumbles in the end. I think it's like you set up the Academy Awards thing, and then it's like that's just the set. Like it's not. They don't like really culminate like they do the baseball game. Like it's I think that was my only thing. It was like the third one was funny, but it's like I guess it was all building to that, and then it was like they kind of miffed on. I mean, it was still fine. Raquel Welch is in there. She looks gorgeous.
Yeah, I mean, my favorite line from 33 and a Third is,
Lord, what's that?
Looks like Phil Donahue throwing up in a tuba.
James Earl Jones. I do like that final set piece, actually, of the Oscars. I think that's pretty funny. Actually, one of my favorite...
we're Oscar boys, so I thought it was great.
Yeah, I love a good parody of the Oscars. And actually, that was one of the clips as we continue our clip-clop. One of my favorite jokes, I think, in all three of the movies is during that scene. And it's when they're like kind of announcing all of the different nominees.
Nominees for Best Director are Sir Richard Attenborough for his musical based on the life of Mother Teresa. Mother.
Food! I love food, and I'm really in the mood for a big corn dog, a poo-poo platter, two ding-dongs, it doesn't matter. Add some tuna helper, I'll be racing back for more. But don't add any salsa, cause I'll blow chunks out the floor. Hey!
That's so good. That reminds me a little bit of the joke in the second one when they're like, "Hey, Sam, play our favorite tune."
Sam, play our song. Just one more time.
Of course.
Ding dong, the witch is dead. Witch, oh witch, the wicked witch. Ding dong, the witch is
Sam, that's enough.
Such a goofy voice.
Yeah,
I love earlier in that scene when Frank is talking to his partner, because it's like the theme of the scene is that they're at like a club and it's like lonely singles all together.
Yeah.
And Frank is trying to talk about how miserable his life is. He's like,
sometimes I think about you and Edna. That's when I envy you, Ed, because you have someone. You have the same person every day for over 30 years. You wake up with her, you eat with her, you sleep with her, make love to the same woman. You spend every possible waking moment together. While I'm out running around with some 20-year-olds who just want to have a good time and cheap sex. Girls who can't say no. Girls who can't get enough. More. It's your turn now to wear the handcuffs.
And he just starts foaming at the mouth. Like twitching.
Yeah. So good.
I also like the joke from the second one where Leislie Neilson says, "I haven't had this much sex since I was a Boy Scout leader."
Yeah. And everyone's like stunned. Yeah.
And then he like tries to like explain. It's like, I was dating a lot then. I wasn't the Boy Scouts. Yeah.
There's another funny sex line earlier in the movie where he's just like,
"Well, I'm sorry I can't be more optimistic, Doctor, but we have a long road ahead of us. It's like having sex. It's a painstaking, arduous task that seems to go on and on forever, and just when you think things are going your way, nothing happens."
Since I've got this pulled up, they're at this stakeout and they end up just like shooting up the house.
Yeah.
And then Leislie Neilson says this.
This is Frank Drebin, Police Squad. Throw down your guns and come on out with your hands up. Or come on out, then throw down your guns. Whichever way you want to do it. Just remember the two key elements here. One, guns to be thrown down. Two, come on out.
You just
Yeah, that feels very Monty Python coded, that kind of bit.
Just remember the two key elements.
Yeah, that's really funny.
All right, so should we get into this new one? Or do we want to tackle a few more?
No, I think we can do it.
All right, yeah. So, sorry, one more thing about 33 and a Third. Directed by Peter Segal, who also did Tommy Boy and Nutty Professor 2, The Clumps.
Wow.
How does he not have an Oscar?
How has he not like killed himself like in like but like not not in like a depressed way, but in the way that like someone like ascends this material world, like I have accomplished all a human being could possibly do.
Yeah, how does he not kill himself in a good way?
Yeah. You know,
like a seppuku for the clumps.
Yeah.
Once you make the clumps, you just honorably shed this mortal coil.
Yeah, there's nothing left for me to do here.
It's like in the last scene of The Whale.
Just ascends,
which was as good as the clumps, I think.
Yeah. The Whale could have been in the clubs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think those movies are probably the same on my.
Yeah, they're in the same universe. Yeah,
if I had to rank them for the New York Times, not top 100.
The Whale definitely could have used some more flatulence. For sure.
A whole family too.
Yeah,
a whole family of whales.
All played by Brendan Fraser. Yeah, that would have been amazing.
Oh man!
You know, before we go into the new Naked Gun, there's just like one other thing I have to just highlight because I think it is maybe as an adult now, my very favorite part of the first one, and maybe all of them, is when he's playing the umpire.
Yes.
That's just so funny, you know.
He's like dancing.
He's like, yeah.
He just loves being an umpire, yeah.
He's like feeling up all the players. And and then they
Even the sweep. Even the sweeping of the plate, he like comes out with a dustbuster. Like, just like there's nonstop gags.
It's so good. And then it turns into that whole fiasco where like he's trying to like keep the ball from the other umpires. And,
yeah.
You're out of here.
Yeah, you can't cook an umpire out.
You also get some Randy Newman there too, right?
Oh yeah,
I love LA.
I love LA.
Yeah.
We love Newman on this pod.
You get some Reggie Jackson in there too.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, and but I just love how much he loves being an umpire, and like he reads like the people cheering for him calling a strike as like they love me. He's like keeps turning to the audience and being like,
he starts moonwalking. Yeah, it's so good. Oh, Austin, I do want. There is one more thing because
there's so many things. That's what I was saying. I was like, do we really want to talk about the new one at all?
One more thing. I want to go through the rest of the whole movie. See if I see.
Yeah, there's so many things, but I have to bring up this one because I specifically thought of you at this one. I don't know what it is, but it just like really reminded me of like when you and I riff on things, it would come to this. But it's during the montage with him and Priscilla Presley. First of all, that montage is so funny, but it's when they're getting
the Herman's Hermits.
Yeah. Something tells me, but when they're getting the hot dogs, and then like he like spills his ketchup on it by accident, and then she like sprays him with mustard. It's like way too much, and then the like hot dog vendors look and they both turn and like just like like
they're all spraying each other,
and he's like silent for a second, and then he starts laughing. There's something about that made me think of you.
Well, we do squirt each other with mustard all the time.
Oh, that's why.
That was it.
That was it. Okay. Okay.
It's part of our Zuck off stuff. Yeah. We Zuck each other off and then squirt each other with mustard.
If I had a nickel for every time I saw you guys do that, I'd have a lot of nickels.
Yeah, at that brewery in Milwaukee. We got kicked out.
They did not appreciate it.
Yeah.
You were squirting mustard at Primus.
That seems like a very Primus thing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna squirt some mustard.
I didn't realize this would go so long. I have to put my child to bed.
Shit.
I would have scheduled better. If
We're
I
only
don't
halfway
leave,
through the pod.
so go on without me, and then I'll come back and you can kick me out or whatever.
Well,
you
it's
gotta do.
okay. Yeah, I mean, we'll probably be talking for another 30 minutes to an hour.
I'll just kill the video and the audio, and then I'll come back if I can.
All right. Bye.
I will say, I think my favorite Naked Gun is the Naked Gun, the new one.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Well, I think it's the one I laughed the most at.
Sure.
But part of it was the context, because the other 3 movies I watched alone in my bedroom by myself. Alone by myself.
I don't know why.
And the new one I watched in the theater with my 2 buddies, actually previous guests of the podcast, Wes and Scott from the Monty Python Holy Grail episode.
Perfect.
So we watched it together, and all of us were cracking up, and like feel like during the whole movie we're like kind of turning each other like, this is funny. Giving each other thumbs up. Like, I think they had particularly low expectations and didn't think it was going to be good. I was like, come on guys, we got to go see the new Naked Gun. And then they were pleasantly surprised by how much they enjoyed it.
Yeah. Me and Justin went and saw it together.
That's right. Opening night.
On opening night, we got posters. I got a poster. I think Justin.
Yeah, I missed out on that. Didn't even take my ticket. I just walked into the theater. There was no ticket.
Your poster made it to McGregor Bay.
Yeah, it's up in the boathouse as we speak.
Wow.
Yeah, pinned it up in the corner there. So we got Liam Neeson, Frank Drebin Jr. is now canonized in the Zweifler family.
Yeah, he's like, I want you to pull my finger, and he's like pulling his finger out.
This has happened a couple times when I've gone to opening day at these AMCs, like the Bob Dylan Complete Unknown. I got a poster for that.
Yeah, my apartment currently has like 4 like movie posters from like current movies. I got like Paddington in Peru, like The War of Rohirrim, the Lord of the Rings movie. I got Nosferatu. I got Sonic the Hedgehog 3, like movies I don't even like. I'm like, they're just up in my apartment.
Yeah, I feel like at our age, like if you're hanging a movie poster up, you would automatically assume that you just like love this movie.
Yeah.
So it's like
no, I just can't afford any other decorations.
It was free.
I'm not going to frame it or anything. I'm just going to tape it up.
Yeah, so Justin and I went to go see it opening day, which was August 1st. As of today, this record, it's the 20th. So I had to go and see it again today to refresh my memory. Yeah. So I'm hot off the presses, having just seen it. There is a plot bop in this one. I mean, literally the first joke in the movie is they steal literally a thing called
a plot device. Yeah,
a plot device.
Right.
But basically, there's this device that turns everybody crazy, and Liam Neeson's character, who is the son of Frank Drebin from the original Naked Guns, is trying to retrieve this device, and whatever. He falls in love with Pamela Anderson. In real life.
Oh yeah, they're a couple now.
Yeah, well,
I guess so.
Yeah, heavily implied. Yeah.
I think that's the word on the street.
Yeah, but it's just like universally like a loved idea. Like they're just like 2 sweet, kind of older people who just like seem very authentic and
single, ready to mingle.
Yeah, exactly.
What's crazy is when I first saw the trailer I was like, oh, Pamela Anderson's back. Like they brought her back from the originals, and she's not in the she's not in any of the originals. But I think that I associated her with Anna Nicole Smith from the third one, and like just like that whole '90s like Playboy era. And it is kind of like a perfect match for the originals.
Totally. Yeah, you need a blonde lady for Naked Gun.
Yeah, I thought she did really good.
Yeah. She was awesome.
She's really her scene where she's scatting was hilarious.
Oh, it's so good.
Or she like starts crying and then she's like, I'm fine.
Yeah. I feel like that scene alone is like, if you're an actress or actor who takes yourself too seriously, you could not get away with that scene. Like that. Exactly, that's like a really, really good litmus test of like, okay, she's good people. Like just being able to be silly like that.
Yeah, and it's a good homage to like all of the scenes from the original, like when he sings the national anthem or when they're like the mariachi band and stuff. It was just like there's just like always a scene of like really bad singing. That's like for an extended period of time. That's like kind of a distraction from something else.
Yeah,
and she nailed it.
Yeah, she was good. We also got Paul Walter Hauser.
Yeah, he was
pretty good.
He was
I think he's great in everything that he does.
And,
but you don't see him in a lot of like straight up comedy roles. And I think that he did well as the kind of foil.
He does have that one funny sketch, and I think you should leave.
Yes,
he did good there.
I mean, I think we can. I mean, obviously, we don't have the clips for all of them, but we can just kind of fire off some of our favorite things. I mean, they do a lot of, you know, the classic wordplay that is in the original.
Oh yeah,
when like the bad guy introduces himself to Frank Drebin, he's like, Frank Drebin. He's like, hey, me too.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I like how many bits like cup beverage bits there are in this one. Like he's like always holding a cup of coffee. Someone's always giving him a cup, or he's like he's putting a cup in a funny place.
Yeah,
or just throwing it on the ground and then grabbing another one. There's a cutaway of him just putting his coffee cup down, and it's like a table just like full of discarded coffee cups.
Yeah, that was the exact what I was gonna say. Yeah, that part got me pretty good. Just great cup jokes.
Some of the best cup jokes ever.
The cup jokes in this movie are phenomenal.
I never thought I needed cup humor until this movie.
Or another good pun is when Liam Neeson's telling Pamela how his wife died, and she's like, how did she pass? And he's like, great, 50 yards easily, armed like a cannon. She was like, sounds like a saint. And he's like, or a Bronco, or definitely not. Wouldn't play for the Browns. Like,
oh man, I thought for sure you were gonna say, like, what is he in for? Man's laughter. It's a manslaughter. Yeah.
He's like, it says here that you're in for 20 years for man's laughter. Must have been quite the joke.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Manslaughter.
So Liam Neeson, I think, kind of blew me away with how funny he was. I don't know.
He was great. He
really really captured the Leislie Neilson tone, I think.
Yeah, just playing it straight. Playing it serious, like not playing for laughs, you know.
Yeah, he wasn't overdoing anything. I thought he was great.
Yeah.
On the second viewing, though, I mean, because I think that he does do great, but after watching all of the original Naked Guns and then going back and watching this new one a second time, I'm like, is he a little too grumpy for the role? You know, like I just feel like he's just like always kind of scowling, and you know, he's doing the Liam Neeson thing. And he is funny, like, don't get me wrong, but I think I prefer Leislie Neilson because he's got that kind of dopey vibe still. You know, he's still kind of like, he still just feels a little softer to me, which I think plays better for the spoof genre. But again, he does do a great job.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. Yeah, I mean, Leislie Neilson, I mean, it's Mr. Magoo, you know, he's
literally. Yeah, I just remembered that he was Mr. Magoo in the Mr. Magoo movie.
Yeah. We also didn't talk. We also haven't didn't touch on how he did those three movies, and like we said, like it was like I think publicly recognized, like okay, this is getting a little tired,
Hmm.
and then he decided, okay, well these are done. Now I am just going to do this for the rest of my career.
Yeah.
He was an actual dramatic actor before these movies.
Oh
He
yeah.
was he was trying to be like, yeah, working
Yeah,
actor.
I mean, like from like the 60s, like he was in tons of, shows, did like Forbidden Planet, which is
Mm.
like from like 56, like so he was a working actor for a long time up until Airplane, when he's
Right.
obviously got the great role in Airplane and
Yeah.
then nailed it with Naked Gun. And then yeah, after that he was just like I think Roger Ebert called him the Laurence Olivier of spoof movies. Like he's like in
Yeah.
Dracula Dead and Loving It, Wrongfully
Yeah.
Accused,
Uh-huh.
Spy Hard. He's in the Scary
Yeah.
Movie movies. He's Mr.
There's a,
Magoo.
there's a
Something called
very
Spanish movie, which I'm just discovering exists.
there's
2001: A
a
Space Travesty.
Yeah, this is crazy.
there's a lesser known Leslie Nielsen movie that I used to love in middle school called Repossessed. And it was
Oh, yeah, yeah.
a spoof on The Exorcist, where he plays the priest.
Yeah, and the cover of it is a spoof of Naked Gun where he's
Yeah.
riding a cross.
Oh. How many spoofs are you gonna
He's spoofing a spoof.
Jerry?
But he's passed away now, right? Yeah, he died in
Yeah.
2010. Yeah.
Have you guys seen his talk show appearances where
With the
he
fart
is
machine?
he's farting the entire time?
Yeah, yeah.
We
Not me.
Okay, we have to watch a clip. So basically, Leslie Nielsen, through all of the 2000s, probably the last 10 years of his life, every time he was on any talk show, he would bring on this little like whoopee cushion device where he would just fart through the entire interview. And this one is probably my favorite and probably the most legendary one of them. He did it on Conan, he did it on Letterman, he did all of them, but this one I think is amazing.
Excuse me. I don't know whether I can do this. I'll do the best I can, though.
All right, we're getting near lunch, and I know you're a little...
Well, it was the salmon. Sometimes you just get a wrong piece of salmon.
Was that you?
Well, I don't see anybody else in here who's gonna be doing it. But you can show it. I don't care. I just don't care anymore. These things don't bother me.
All right, well then we'll start now, then we'll begin.
Did you hear the starter pistol? Keep your ears open.
All right, now we'll begin.
That's for me too, right? I'm beginning.
Talking with Leislie Neilson.
Yes.
Plays the president.
Yes.
What's different about you and the real president?
Nothing, just maybe one or two things.
So does he have like a little clicker in his
You're
hand?
gonna be great.
Yeah.
You know, I wanted to keep this serious.
Yes, I know. I'm helping.
Yeah, here.
That's the.
Let me show you this.
It's just a prop. We use it in the airplane, and I have so much fun with it, so I just carry it around with me.
Yeah, okay. That's. Leislie Neilson, ladies and gentlemen.
Did you hear the starter pistol?
I love
So
the
good.
best part about that is the interviewers trying so hard to be serious, which is like just perfect. Like that's what you want. You want like a total foil like that.
Yeah. And then in contrast, I just saw Liam Neeson on Colbert promoting the Naked Gun movie, and he's just like,
I had worked with Seth MacFarlane about 9 years ago, and then he called me about 3.5, 4 years ago to say, would I be interested in playing the role of Frank Drebin Jr.? I said, how much? Okay, I'll be there.
He didn't do a fart gag?
no fart gag from Liam.
Yeah, I don't think he's better than Leslie Nielsen per se, but I do think the new movie kind of does a better job of making all the side characters funny To me, in the original trilogy, I feel like Leislie Neilson is super funny, and nobody else like gets that many laughs.
Yeah,
That's how I felt. But I feel like in this new movie, like the villain is funnier.
Yes, he was great.
I forget the actor who plays him, but he's got some really funny bits. Or like when
Danny
they're
Houston.
talking about how much they love Black Eyed Peas, and also when he gets punched in the tummy, and he's like, "Oh, I don't want to fight. You just punched me in the tummy."
It's like, it's the soft part of my belly. I think I'm gonna throw up. Richard Kane is this character's name. Yeah, I thought he did really good. He's got a lot of good jokes in there.
Yeah, I also love the thermal goggles scene with the dog.
Oh yeah,
that really cracked me up more than it should have. But and it's basically just a rip off of the Austin Powers bit, the sick silhouette bit where it's like it looks like they're doing something super sexual.
Totally.
But I don't know, just something about bringing the dog in it made it like so funny. Like when it looks like the dog's sucking him off, and then suddenly it bites his dick. And he's like, ah! And he starts fucking the dog from behind. The dog's like licking her.
That's where it's especially funny that you have Liam Neeson doing that. That's like so funny.
Yeah, just Liam Neeson fucking a dog.
And he's got a huge smile on his face, which you never see Liam Neeson with a smile.
Yeah.
And obviously, I mean, I think the one bit for that movie that people will like be talking about for years is the killer snowman. Like that was,
of course,
just incredible. So good. And I saw an interview with what's his name, Akiva Schaffer.
Mm-hmm.
And he said that, in the first one, they have that amazing montage, like we said earlier, with the Herman's Hermit songs. And he just knew that they had to do something like that. And they like really labored over what it could possibly be. And then finally they landed on that. And it was like, lightning in a bottle. But it was such a good idea. It was so funny.
Yeah, they find the spells and incantation book, and then like it cuts to them like really seriously on the floor with a pentagram, and like
it's so good.
And like the snowman gets jealous, right? Or something.
Yeah.
I also like the body cam bit of just like seeing him throughout the day, like having like almost shitting his pants.
That was good.
Like firing his gun off just so he could go to the bathroom.
Police business,
And then like
he's pulling over the guy, and like he like opens up his glove compartment, and the gun comes out, and he's like, "You seem like a good guy. I gotta go."
Yeah, I think he said something like, "Yeah, this isn't even mine," or something like that about the gun. He's like, "Yeah, you seem like a good guy."
And the whole bit is like a hot dog gives him diarrhea, right? And then like after he like finally shits, then he like goes and like eats more of the hot dog.
One,
And he's like, "No, don't eat it."
He's like, "I had 5 more hot dogs that day."
That was great.
And speaking of toilets, one of my favorite lines is when he's describing Pamela Anderson. He's like, "And she had a bottom that would make any toilet beg for the brown."
Yeah, that's a running bit throughout the series of just like having an inner monologue about a woman and like how sexy she is and being really silly with
great. Yeah, that scene where he's having his little monologue, and then like it gets like mixed up with all the other officers, like they're all thinking about her at the same time.
Yeah, I think that's in the third one where you can like hear all of their thoughts at the same time.
No, that's in the new one. That's in the new one because it goes to Paul Walter Hauser, and he's doing the same thing, and then it cuts back, and there's like a whole huge group of them. And they're all talking, and he's like, "Guys."
I loved the fake name he comes up with for Pamela Anderson's character. It's like the fat, I forget what it was, like
Cherry Roosevelt bozo eating a big plate of spaghetti.
Yeah.
And the best part about that is that like a little bit later in the movie when Pamela shows up, like the villain's like, "Oh, Cherry Roosevelt bozo eating spaghetti." Like he
remembers the whole thing.
It's like, good to see you again, Miss Spaghetti.
Yeah, I do think they did a good job in the new one of making the fight scenes funny. Like the opening fight scene at the bank.
Oh yeah.
When he grabs like one of the guys and they turn into like an obvious like fake like
Yeah,
just
a
like
limp body.
like a
Yeah,
limp
body double.
like
Yeah.
like not even a real person, and then he
a
like
dummy,
he kind of
yeah.
limply throws it at like a crowd of people. They all fall over.
Yeah.
There's obviously where he like pulls the guy's arms off and then he's like slapping him with his own arms.
Yeah, that part's in the jazz club scene. I think at that point he's like talking about how fighting is like jazz, and, like how it's so improvisational, and just like pairing that narration with that imagery is so funny.
And there's just like the line of people like waiting to get punched by him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they nailed it with this new one. I was really happy with it.
What's that term that people are using these days? Oh, understood the assignment.
Yes, they understood the assignment for sure.
Yeah, but they clearly watched the old ones and understood what made it work, and all the different, it's so many different forms of comedy in one movie.
Yeah,
it's just so hard to do just like that. Like, I wonder if AI could tell us like what the joke ratio is, basically. Like
right.
What's the average amount of time in between jokes, basically, throughout the It's got to be like 10 seconds, maybe.
Yeah, it felt very dense, and there's obviously a lot of visual jokes.
Yeah,
It's great. And they also match the run times of the original. Like it's like 83, like 83 or 4 minutes. Like all of the Naked Gun movies are less than 90 minutes.
Yeah,
which is something to applaud for a comedy.
Absolutely.
I think it's get in, get out. Unlike Happy Gilmore 2, which is like 3 hours long or something.
Oh boy.
And it was 3 hours too long. It should have been 0 minutes.
Bad Bunny, not funny.
Yeah, just
he was
bad.
Just not good. Bad. Not good Bunny.
That was the worst character in the movie, so for sure.
Oh, you saw Happy Gilmore 2 as well?
Oh yeah. I think I liked it definitely a little more than Austin did, but it was bad.
You put it really well, Justin. You were like, it's like watching your nephew's recital. Like you have to be like, oh, good job, buddy. Like,
it's like
nice.
you love them so much, you're just happy to see them up there doing something.
Yeah, there was some laughs at the beginning of the movie, I thought, but then as it went on, it just kept losing steam. It kept getting less funny as it went on.
Like when they're in the batting cage and Bad Bunny is like going from like each cage and doing all these like martial arts tricks to like catch the balls. And I think like once he catches like a baseball like with his mouth, and it's like, who is this funny to? Like what is like this is like this is like a 10-year-old wrote this, like wouldn't it be cool if
But yeah, it is interesting to compare them because they're both like sequels to 90s classic comedy.
Right.
That's right. Yeah.
But like the Naked Gun
beloved
nails the assignment. Happy Gilmore 2 fails the assignment.
Are there any other little jokes from the movie that we want to call out?
I just think on average it just had a really high of all the jokes. I feel like it was hitting most of the time for me, and maybe it's just seeing it in a theater with my friends, but I was just laughing through the whole movie.
Yeah,
totally.
Me and Justin too, and I saw it today with 5 people in the theater, me included, and every joke was hitting. Just like those couple people in the theater, they were laughing at pretty much every joke.
Yeah, it was interesting. My theater wasn't really laughing, but except for my friends, like I felt like we were the only ones laughing, but we didn't care.
Your theater was just like that interviewer from that Leislie Neilson. It's just like super serious. Yeah.
Also, if you stick through the credits, there you get that funny Liam Neeson song. Did you stick around for that?
I think we were like leaving as it started.
We stuck through that.
And I think that there's even a post credit scene with Weird Al where he's playing in the bunker. Did you see that, Zach?
No, I really had to pee really bad, so I left right after the song ended. But yeah, that is another running bit through all the movies is that Weird Al shows up. Does he show up in the second one? I don't remember him in the second one.
He's actually in the second one. He plays I don't know if you remember, he pulls a gun on all the cops and he's like, "I'll do it, I swear, I'm gonna kill all of you pigs." And then Frank Drebin just casually walks in the room and knocks him out with the door, which is like the running gag. But that's Weird Al playing that criminal. I don't know if he's in the third one or not.
Yeah,
I think I did clock him in the third one. I'm pretty sure he's in all
he
of
is. When they're going into the Oscars, they beat up Weird Al and one other celebrity to
Oh,
take their
yeah.
tuxes.
Yeah.
That's right. That is one of my
He's like,
favorite
"That's Phil
jokes.
Donahue. He stole my tux."
That is one of my other favorite jokes in the first one when Frank is walking up to the press box and he's like,
Sure, you think I'm a big hero, the man of the hour? Well, do any of you understand how a man can hurt inside?
Frank, they're not here for you. Weird Al Yankovic is on the plane.
Yeah, Weird Al might be the only holdover from the originals, if you think about it.
Yeah, I think he is.
That's funny.
He's the only one who's in all 4 movies.
I love him. Fun fact, the first concert I ever went to, Weird Al Yankovic.
"Oh, nice.
There you go.
There you go.
Incredible staying power he has. He's never faded away. It's pretty incredible.
That's true.
He's a perfect person for these movies too, because he is a parody artist. So it makes perfect sense that he would be a part of these spoof movies.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if there's nothing else to say, I believe it's time to fire up the funometer.
Yay!
The baseball crowd goes wild. So, Justin, if you're not familiar with the funometer, we've been ranking every movie that we've been reviewing, or what am I trying to say?
Too much fun.
Been having too much fun.
You've zucked yourself clean.
I suck so hard. No, we are rating how much fun each of these movies are on a scale from 0 to fun-100.
Yeah.
And so...
Naked fun.
Yeah.
Naked fun, yeah.
We're having naked fun today. I didn't say that in the beginning.
We're having naked fun zucking each other off.
We could cut straight to Zach when you said you should put the microphone right up to your penis.
Okay, so we're having too much fun, guys. You want to put every Naked Gun movie into the funometer?
Yeah, we could give a score for each Naked Gun movie, or I guess we could just do one number for the whole series. But
wow,
I mean, I guess Justin, if you haven't seen the third one in a while, maybe it'd be hard for you to give a number.
Well, I am comfortable giving one number for the entire franchise.
Okay. Well, since you're comfortable, kick it off. What do you say?
My friends, we are looking at a clean and even fun 100 here.
Bingo.
This is the epitome of cinematic fun,
Wow.
And you can argue, is the second one and third one as good as the first one, blah, blah, blah. But it's like the whole thing's like Disneyland. Like, it's just such a good time, start to finish.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna laugh, you're gonna chuckle, you're gonna smile. Its intentions are pure,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, the new one totally lives up to the Fun 100 expectations in my eyes. So we are looking, honestly, and you might just think like, oh, who is this guy pulling that? But we just happen to be talking about maybe the one movie franchise, honestly, like probably the only movie franchise I would give a perfect Fun 100 to.
Wow.
It's like the epitome of Fun 100.
I think it's a strong argument, honestly. I mean, do you want to give a overall just kind of closing thought on, the new Naked Gun?
Sure. Closing thoughts. I thought it was excellently crafted and totally hit the spot that I would need to be hit in a Naked Gun movie. And it did two things. One, it brought back comedies that's main mission are just to make you laugh. That there was no no deeper context or let's make you think about this or oh really this movie is about this social issue going on or like isn't real life the true comedy isn't the absurdity of our pain like none of that just like this movie is a comedy you are coming to laugh you will laugh you'll be delighted you'll go home and honestly like I don't remember most of the jokes. Like during this recap, I was so glad that you had seen it because it's designed to just be let go of at the end. It's like samsara. It's like you just had this blissful experience, let it go, and now you're lighter and go back into the world and come back when you want another dose of fun.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
they totally nailed it.
Okay, Zach, how do you feel?
I feel great. I love
Love
knowing
getting
about
zucked off.
being exposed to the Naked Gun for the first time was very enlightening experience, and I'm glad I took the time to watch every Naked Gun movie in preparation for this pod. It
Mhm.
felt a little daunting at first, but once you realize they're all 80 minutes, it's like
Mhm.
Hmm.
I could do this.
Yeah.
I could do that. I could knock them out. Yeah, I guess I'll give my ranking for the Naked Gun movies. I give 2.5 the bottom slot, just because for
Mm.
me it was very
Mm.
I like can't remember anything that happens in this movie. Like the story, the bad guy, there's like the only scene that really sticks out to me is the sex scene where like
Hmm.
you're getting like the obvious like body double shot of like him having like a huge like chest and abs when they're like making out. Like that scene was really good and that like sticks out to me. But the rest of 2.5, I feel like it has really funny lines, but like there's in terms of like comedic set pieces or scenes, like it doesn't really nothing sticks out to me.
Mm.
So that kind of holds it back. And then I go Naked Gun 33.5, The Final Insult. I thought this one had a lot of big swings and
Mm.
a lot of them pay off. Some of them don't. I remember there's like some scene where Anna Nicole Smith where she like gets naked and then like it's revealed she has a penis or something, like a weird penis.
Yeah,
Like
it's like a
what
crooked penis. Yeah,
yeah, like what was that? I was
it's like pointing straight down, and then
yeah.
like Leslie looks at the camera like, "Whoa!"
Yeah, and then he like runs out of there and it's like never like referenced again. I was like, okay, that seemed not okay.
Unnecessary.
Like that felt like
Canceled.
yeah, I think there's some other jokes in there that like felt like maybe like they hadn't
John's
aged very
back.
well.
That was
Wow.
the penis thing was a reference to the crying game. I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
Mm.
Oh,
So
coming in for the good reference there, John.
yeah, I totally
John,
didn't
so
get
which
that
is
John's
so
reference.
it seems like it's out of left field, and it is, but it's I think the crying game is already out by then. I remember.
John just rose from the ashes.
he just dropped his child and ran. He heard you guys talking.
I have to correct somebody. Actually,
This is a perfect time for we're kind of giving our last thoughts.
Closing arguments.
perfect.
All right. Well, yeah, but also about Naked Gun 3, it has one of the best jokes of the whole series is that shot of the legs just like tilting up and seeing those incredibly long legs and there's like two sets of kneecaps. I was
So good.
blown
So
away
good.
by that. That was one of my
Yeah.
favorite visual jokes of the whole series. And all the prison stuff was good, and the Oscar stuff was good. So there's
Mm.
some memorable set pieces to 3. And then I rank The Naked Gun from the Files of the Police Squad, the original, at number 2. Very good. Had a lot of fun. I feel like I'd like it even more rewatching it now that I'm more on the wavelength of Naked Gun, because this is the first one I watched, and I was like still like kind of figuring out what the vibe was.
Mm.
Hmm.
But I'm sure if I return to it, I'd like it even more now that I kind of understand better what Naked Gun's all about.
Hmm.
But it kind of nails it right out of the park. Baseball. Uh, but yeah, I give the new Naked Gun. That's my favorite one. Maybe just because I watched it with my buddies in the theater and we were all cracking
Mhm.
up. But to me, it was the most fun one and gave me the most laughs. So I put that as the top slot. Great movie, great comedy. in a time where we need more great comedies.
So true.
So I'll give the Naked Gun as a whole on the phonometer a 90.
Oh, nice. That's a good score. Good score.
Good. Is that the highest anything has gotten so far?
Well, we have to average all the scores together.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
And then that's the final.
Oh,
score.
Okay. Gotcha.
I'll go next.
Actually, I'll changing my score. 85.
Oh! Wait. Why?
Ballots were close.
Drop it down 5
Ballots
points.
were close.
That's huge. Pencils down.
I just thought about it more. And
OJ.
Yeah,
because of OJ,
I'm docking at some OJ points.
Damn.
I like that. In retrospect, I just gave OJ a fun 100.
So much to say here. I do really feel like Naked Gun was one of the first true comedies that I saw as a child. I think like the first movie I saw in a theater that I remember is Ace Ventura, and then Spaceballs. But Naked Gun is up there, like a top 5 formative comedy. But if we're gonna list my favorites, like you did, Zach, mine's pretty similar actually. I put 2 at the bottom, but there are some. One of which is when they're at the bar. And he's like, "Give me the strongest thing you got," and then like he just brings in like a strong guy. And then he's like, "No," and then he like brings it back. He's like, "How about a Black Russian?" And like the waiter looks at the camera. And he's like, "No." But yeah, like I don't like that first scene where he's just like eating the lobster. Yeah. So I put Naked Gun 2.5 at the bottom with a phonometer score of 82.5.
Wow.
And then
still pretty fun.
At 3, like Zach, I have Naked Gun 33 1/3. Which I don't know, like I said, I connect with it a lot. I think that there are great jokes in there. One is like when he's at the sperm bank and he's zucking off on there, and like he's like, they're like, "Do you want any movies to watch?" And he's like, "Do you have Dances with Wolves?" So good. And I wanted to play one clip from there that when we were talking about like the recurring joke of him like killing people or like that he shoots people. There's probably one of my favorite of those jokes in the third one.
Well, we shot a lot of people together. It's been great. But today I retire, so if I do any shooting now, it'll have to be within the confines of my own home. Hopefully it'll be an intruder and not an in-law like at my bachelor party.
They just kind of look around at each other.
We shot a lot of people together. It's been great. Naked Gun 33 1/3. I give 83.33.
Smart.
Coming in at number 2, I got the new Naked Gun, which there's still so many jokes that we didn't even mention. UCLA? I see LA every day. I live here. I guess you can't fight City Hall. No, it's a building. Liam Neeson going, I even wrote a song about it. I rented studio space.
Yeah.
That's right. And that's the song you hear at the end of the movie in the credits.
So yeah, I liked it a lot. Me and Justin had a blast watching that one, and I give that an 85.
85.
And the original Naked Gun from the Files of Police Squad is my number 1, of course.
Nice.
And I'm giving that an 88 and an 1/8. So an 88.12.
So what does that average out to?
Well, I wanted to say a few things. I just want to say, in general, I just think the theme song is so fun. Like, just the whole theme song, the gag of the opening credits where the siren is going through various scenarios. Incredible.
Yeah, I love when it's going down the water slide with like the girls and the tube.
Yeah, it's like going into living rooms and people are like, and just like set up that wordplay stuff so well. The interrogation scene where they're passing the money back and forth, the airbag, the tall guy, where the guy like runs into like the gas truck, into like the army bomb, into the fireworks factory, and then like everything's exploding. He's like, nothing to see here, nothing to see here. I mean, these are all, and then the whole baseball scene. I think we talked about everything. Oh, one of my favorite lines is when he's talking about the Queen. And he's like, it may seem silly to us, but they take it seriously. Which is like, I do think that's fucking silly.
Yeah.
It's crazy that we still have queens in the 21st century. It's insane. But anyways, my favorite of the series, and yeah, I'm giving it an 88.12. So averaging it out, just a smidge behind Zach at an 84.73. I love Leislie Neilson. I think these movies are formative and incredible, and that's what I gotta say. Yeah, so John, if you want, you can just say your final thoughts on the first one, on the originals, however you want to do it. You don't have to break it down as granularly as me and Zach did. Justin just kind of said, this is how I feel about the whole series. This is the number I'm giving it.
Definitely speak on the new one, because I don't know if you really got to talk about the new one.
No, he didn't say anything.
Yeah, I really had to cut out right before that. My rankings for you for the four are exactly in line with Austin's there. So yeah, that third one does eclipse the second one. I would put the original one really close to this reboot. I think Leislie Neilson he's so good in all those, and Liam Neeson does pick up where in the same vein. It's like Leislie Neilson does have a lot of these like serious roles, and then he does a perfect job in this kind of parody role. And it seems, I'm hoping that that's the arc for Liam Neeson now. I hope he does a lot of silly stuff after doing these like, kind of cornier action movies, I guess, but not, Taken wasn't, but eventually it was a lot of, a lot of stuff where it was very dramatic and very, I'm talking in the hoarse voice.
He has done some comedy things before this too, right? Like he was like, I remember him doing stuff on Conan and
he's in the Seth MacFarlane movie Ted. He has a funny scene.
Oh yeah,
he also has a funny cameo in Atlanta.
Okay, I've been watching Atlanta. I don't remember him showing up. Maybe I haven't got there yet, but like it's his comedic stuff is really interstitially. Like it's he pops in. I would like to see him. I'd love to see a sequel to this. I would love to see Naked Gun, Liam Neeson Part 2.
Yeah, they should do a new trilogy with Liam. I'd love it.
Yeah, I'm hoping that I heard it opened to $13 million dollars the first week. I haven't been paying attention to if it's kept growing and stuff. I'm sure they'll make their money back, and I hope with the sale of Paramount and everything like that, I hope this starts bringing comedy movies that are not Happy Gilmore 2. I hope we can figure out a way to reboot and not just only reference the original. Like I said, so I really give this one a lot of credit. I think if I had no reference and you showed them to me, Naked Gun new one and Naked Gun original one, I would say the original one was light years better, but maybe not. I like I said, I really do give it a lot of credit. I would put Naked Gun 2, I would put that at the bottom. I'd give that an 80 out of 100. I would probably give the third 33 and a third an 85 out of 100. But I really think as far as the funometer, I would give the new one a 90 fun.
90 fun.
And I think I would give it 90 fun, and then
is that 95?
I think I would give the
90 fun. One.
No, I think it's 91. I think it's 91. 90 fun. And then I think I would give the original one a 90 fun and 3/3. So you can do the math, and that's a 92. 92 out of 100. That's an A. It's not even an A minus. But yeah, so
the phonometer is calculating. Calculating.
Yeah, I think. I had such a good time. I went with my wife. We watched Naked Gun in the theater. There was a bunch of people around us. It's good to be in those where you're laughing along. I do miss that. I walked out of the movie theater being like, I'm gonna join the movie pass thing. Like it's about to be cold. I want to start going to movies again. Like this was it was so novel after not really last movie I went and saw in the theater was John Wick 4.
wow.
So it's been a couple years. So it's like I really wanted I want to see this happen more often, and I would actually be a patron. I would actually spend my money and put my money where my mouth is on that.
Making you want to go back to the movies again. That's high praise.
Yeah, so it's I really I can't sing the praises enough about this. And then the only better fun baseball movie is Major League to me. It's Major League, and then I'm gonna give major props to Naked Gun for, like I said, it makes a baseball movie whether it wants to or not. Just with Reggie Jackson being in it, the umpire that Liam Neeson throws out, or not Liam Neeson, Leislie Neilson throws out of the game is a real umpire from the late 80s, early 90s.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's I forget his Joe something. But he was one of those Angel Hernandez guys. Not that he was hated, he was just well known. But yeah, it's like I said, I loved it, and I am one for jokes that I love the simple ones. I love the complex ones you got to know stuff about. I love dirty ones. I love controversial ones. But yeah, like I said, I think this was really true to the core spirit of the movie. And I'd see two more in the theater, and I'd hopefully rate them higher than an 80 and an 85.
Well, overall, that gives you an 86.83 on the phonometer.
Thank you, Mr. President, for those kind words, but it's all part of the job.
So now let's total it all together, putting the entire Naked Gun franchise into the phonometer. It's a lot of data.
Our scores.
Let's see it calculate. It's doing its thing. It's doing its thing. 89.14.
Wow. Justin's Fun 100 must have really tipped the scales.
Wow. Just a shade under Shaolin Soccer. So right now, it's number 5 on our list. Cat in the Hat being number 1. Kung Fu Hustle being number 2. Wizard of Oz at number 3. Shaolin Soccer at 4. And the Naked Gun franchise at number 5. So we have a top 5 right now.
Democracy is dead.
That's a very David Zucker thing of you to say.
We need to redistrict some seats like Texas here and get some different weight thrown on that.
Yeah, exactly.
Justin's got his
the Fun Hundreds of the world.
He's like really pissed off right now.
I'm not okay
lost a Wizard of Oz.
Bullshit. I mean, that is probably the most democratic we've been. That's a lot of data right there. So incredible work, guys. We did it. Any last things to say from Jon or Justin about anything? Justin, you have a podcast. Do you want to plug your podcast that you have? Right.
I haven't released the episode in almost 9 months, so
people can still go back and listen to the episodes that are out. Are they still available?
They're still out there. Yeah, it's called Art That Saved My Life, and one of these days my executive functioning will get kicked in the ass and I'll do something, but it's not happening now.
Well, I hear that there's a lost episode with Jon.
There is, yeah. And honestly, when I come back, it'll be that episode for sure. That's been out of my mind. But it's a lot of time to sit down with, I think we talked for like almost 2 hours.
Tell me about it.
No, when it didn't show up the next week, I was not surprised because it was a pretty dense the discussion. I was like, man, I don't know how he's going to chop it up. And then turns out he just never is going to chop it up.
It's impossible to
not
chop
in 2025.
I have a solution. I'll do nothing.
Just
how I run
right
my
into
life.
the garbage.
Oh, man. How am I possibly going to respond to all these emails? What if I just don't?
Yeah.
Well, it is like your Instagram though now, right, Justin? Like that still remains, and you just did a nice little post about Enema of the State.
Yeah.
Which is definitely in line. I mean, can you explain the theme of the podcast a little bit?
Sure. So the podcast called Art That Saved My Life, and ideally, each episode I have a guest and they discuss a piece of art, some media. We've done music, we've done movies. I have other interviews in the can, and I feel bad. I had good conversations with people. I just never got around to editing. But we just talk about like people, hard times in their lives, and the art that
saved their life.
Saved their life. Made it survivable.
I was on the first episode, and
you're on the first episode, and that was the problem. It's just there was nowhere to go,
really
but
killed it.
That was really a fun 100. That was a fun 100 out of 100 episodes. So
I couldn't top it. That was my clumps too. Where can I go from this? It's
that's the ceiling.
That was my podcast equivalent of a bunch of different characters played by me sitting around a table and farting
in fat suits.
Opus. Call that an opus.
Yeah.
Well, John, do you have anything to plug? Where can we find you at the ballpark? Which section?
400 level.
That's
what I was going to plug that. Find me at Brewers games. I like to work on Fridays, not Saturdays. But yeah, I'll sling any beer that I can get you. Some water if it's really hot. But yeah, follow the Brewers. Support them. Don't support the Mets. Don't support the Cubs. I'm kidding. Just support sports. Or baseball. I think it's going to go away.
I'm here to plug sports.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm also here to plug Milwaukee and coming to visit me. Even if you're not even my friend, just come on up. We'll hang out.
Yes.
I'll show you that I'm as fun in person as I am in a podcast where I disappear for 30 minutes.
Yes.
That will happen if you hang out with John. He does just disappear.
The Irish goodbye and then the Irish hello.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a plug too.
Yeah, plug it up.
I want to plug my other podcast that I just finished up, Sparks Notes podcast. I just finished it with my friend Whitney. We talked about every Nicholas Sparks adapted film, all 11 films.
Wow!
And all the episodes are on our YouTube channel, Sparks Notes podcast. So yeah, you can listen to all of those there. It was a fun project.
Nice. And so it's a one and done kind of thing, or are you and Whitney going to do something else?
Well, yeah. Well, there's going to be another Nicholas Sparks adaptation. He's collaborating with M. Night Shyamalan.
Whoa.
M. Night Shyamalan's next film is co-written by Nicholas Sparks. So we're thinking when that movie drops next year, we'll do an episode on that.
Gotta fire it back up.
But we don't have any plans to do any more pods.
I would like to plug John and I being in Vegas the first weekend of October. If you're around.
I'm considering it because you guys are going to go see Wizard of Oz in the Sphere, right?
Yeah, well, I am. I think John won't be around for.
I'm not sure. I haven't booked my flight yet. So if I'm around on Monday, if I'm around till Monday, I would love to join you. So, so wait, when you mentioned the scores and Wizard of Oz was in the top 3 or whatever, was it the original Wizard of Oz or the Wizard of Oz in the Sphere?
We'll have to reassess. We'll have to reassess after we see the Sphere. There's a lot of controversy about that one, so I'm excited for Justin. You've got to come back and let us know what it was like.
Yeah,
and
totally.
We'll add your score to the average.
Oh wow!
And maybe that'll bump up Naked Gun.
Another fun 100.
Yeah.
Justin only rates on a scale of 1 to 100.
Yeah. Who's that? Was it Leonard Maltin who like just loved everything?
Yeah.
I loved it. Fun 100.
Also, Tim Heidecker on Cinema.
Yeah, everything's 5 bags. I'll plug one thing that's in the Naked Gun universe is Akiva Shafir's movie right before this, Chippendale's Rescue Rangers. Very good. It's very good.
Nice. Is it animated? What is the deal?
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Wow.
I was blown away because there's a really funny scene that's been going around with Tim Robinson as the ugly Sonic with the weird teeth.
Yes, ugly Sonic. That's the spirit.
And they'll like me for who I am. Not like last time when the internet got one look at my human teeth and burned the place down. Okay, let's see here. Best wishes, ugly Sonic. There you go, kid. Oh, they're laughing at me. I know that. You can't hurt my feelings if I'm in on the joke.
Are you, though?
Yes.
He's hilarious in it, and I was like, well, I gotta just at least check that scene out for the pod. And then I ended up watching the whole movie. It's really good. It's a very good parody. It's kind of like a Who Framed Roger Rabbit type scenario. Tons of great jokes in there. I don't know. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Akiva's from the Lonely Island, the SNL group, so that's kind of interesting connection there.
Did any of you see Popstar? I hear that's really good too.
It was funny. It was funny.
Yeah, I watched that on a plane. I was cracking up. I remember.
Yeah,
I like
good.
Popstar. A lot of laughs.
Yeah, I really wasn't worried when I heard that he was going to direct it. I felt like, of all modern comedians, like they're like the only ones who are doing that like goofy, silly, just good-natured.
Yeah, we're in good hands with Akiva. So thank you guys so much for joining us on Film with Family.
And we want to thank our listeners for listening to this episode. You can follow us at Film with Family on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and Patreon.
And if you'd like to email us, tell us your favorite joke from the Naked Gun franchise, shoot us an email at filmwithfamilypodcast@gmail.com.
And just remember, if you haven't subscribed to the Patreon, it's only $1.99 a month. You get an episode every month. It's a great community. Join us on Film with Family at Patreon.
And we love the movies.
And we love our family.
And we love cousins. Thanks to the Fink and I'm totally
Cappuccino.
Cappuccino. Hey, told you.
The Fink and Cappuccino cousin duo. Great to have you guys.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Really had fun.
OJ is innocent.
Justice for Neuberg.